Welcome to the video series on practicing speaking and answering interview questions from the Cambridge English IELTS curriculum. These videos will help you provide more accurate and focused answers, boosting your confidence when participating in the IELTS speaking test. Wishing you success!
What types of music do you like to listen to? Why?
It's actually quite diverse. Sometimes I enjoy listening to pop music, and other times I prefer movie soundtracks or instrumental music. I guess it depends on what I'm doing or how I'm feeling. For instance, if I feel energetic, I'll probably listen to upbeat music or something with a good rhythm to get me motivated. On the other hand, if I'm driving or even reading, I'll choose something more relaxing, perhaps some gentle instrumental music, or because I find it helps me focus better.
At what times of day do you like to listen to music? Why?
I usually listen to music throughout the day on and off, but I think the longest time would be when I'm commuting to work, since the journey takes almost an hour each way. And listening to music helps pass the time. Other times during the day when I typically listen to music include when I go to the gym to work out, and sometimes before going to sleep because it helps me relax.
Did you learn to play a musical instrument when you were a child? Why? Why not?
No, I didn't. It wasn't something I was interested in. My parents wanted me to learn how to play the piano, but I preferred playing sports, and eventually they realized that my interests were elsewhere. Both my brother and sister play musical instruments, so I guess I'm the odd one out in my family, but I don't think I have any musical talent. Interestingly, they're terrible at sports, while I'm really good at physical activities like that. So, in a way, I guess we balance each other out.
Do you think all children should learn to play a musical instrument? Why? Why not?
It's not something that should be compulsory, but I do believe every child should have the opportunity to learn how to play a musical instrument and discover whether they have a talent for it or not. It's important for children to discover what they're good at and develop those skills rather than being forced to do something they're not really interested in. However, it's certainly not necessary for every child to learn how to read music and play it.
Describe a shop where you live that you sometimes use. You should say what sorts of product or service it sells, what the shop looks like, where it is located, and explain why you use this shop.
Okay, so there's a small store, a convenience store, about 5 minutes from where I live at the moment. I use it almost every other day. It sells the usual things like food, toiletries, candy, alcohol, cigarettes, and many other things you might need. It's actually very well stocked. There's not much they don't have that you might need on a daily basis. Um, I guess it must be around 100 square meters or so. Not very big, but it's well organized, and they have shelves filled with the most popular products people want to buy, mainly popular food items. There are a couple of freezers and refrigerators with frozen and chilled products, and they also sell fresh local bread and cakes. The store is located on a busy street in a residential area, so there are plenty of people passing by it all day and night, and it's open 7 days a week, all year round, even on holidays. Personally, I use it because I like the owner. He's a nice guy, and we're quite friendly. But aside from that, it's just around the corner from where I live, and most of the time I can't be bothered traveling farther to go to a bigger supermarket. I tend to stop in for a couple of things whenever I'm passing by as it's on my way home. So it's a store I use regularly because it's so convenient.
What types of local business are there in your neighborhood? Are there any restaurants, shops, or dentists, for example?
Yes, there's at least one of each. Within a block from where I live, there are several restaurants and cafes. There's also a gym, a beauty salon, a veterinary clinic, a music school, an auto repair shop, and a hardware store. Additionally, there's a school, a meat market, a small hotel, and a couple of convenience stores. There are more too, but I can't remember them all at the moment.
Do you think local businesses are important for a neighborhood? In what way?
Yes, they're very important. Some people can't drive to the large supermarkets or malls to buy the things they need. Small local stores and businesses are essential to serve local communities. They are more personal and help contribute to the local economy. Many of them have a long history of serving generations of families who live nearby. The trend might be changing in some places as more and more big box stores arrive. But small neighborhood stores and businesses offer a valuable service to the local community.
How do large shopping malls and commercial centers affect small local businesses? Why do you think that is?
They are a threat. They have a lot of financial backing behind them and usually follow a national marketing strategy. The big advantage they offer is the convenience of shopping for many different things in one place. In large malls, you can find a movie theater, big supermarkets, and many smaller stores and boutiques. In many cases, they offer similar products that are cheaper than what many small businesses can sell. There's also the safety and comfort factor. You don't have to walk around the streets going to different stores. And if the weather is bad, all the stores are in the same place under one roof. So that's a big benefit.
Why do some people want to start their own business?
I guess it's because they have an incredible idea for something that doesn't exist at the moment. Or maybe because they're passionate about something. Of course, there are people who prefer to work for themselves rather than be an employee in a company, either because they prefer independence or because they have special skills or expertise, and maybe they can earn more if they start their own business. It's a dream for many people, but it's also a lot of hard work. I think you need to have strong motivation to start your own business and grow it to be successful. You know the old saying, if you love what you do, it will never seem like work. There are many people who start their business to express themselves. They might be an artist, a creative, or a baker, but they want to do their own thing. It's their passion.
Are there any disadvantages to running a business? Which is the most serious?
I think there are a few possible disadvantages. And I think the most serious is the risk involved. There is less security in starting a business compared to receiving a salary check each month. There is no guarantee that your business will be successful. You might have trouble finding enough clients or customers. You might run out of money before the business really has a chance to grow and thrive. You need to invest quite a lot of money to start many types of business. And if it isn't successful, you could lose everything you invested. So, financial security is probably the biggest worry for most first-time entrepreneurs.
What are the most important qualities that a good business person needs? Why is that?
They need to be motivated and resilient. Starting a business can be difficult, and many people give up when things get tough. To be successful, you need to be able to bounce back from problems and keep moving forward to achieve your goals. It also helps to be creative, insightful, and curious. You need to constantly come up with creative ways to promote your business. And if you are in a competitive industry or commercial sector, you need to be analytical to gain insight into consumer behavior and how you can gain a competitive advantage over other businesses. Being curious about what people think about your product or service can help improve what you offer and make your insights even more popular. There are many qualities you need, but maybe not all of them all the time. I mean, Perhaps at the beginning, when you launch your business, you need more enthusiasm and energy than anything else. But before you reach that stage, you need to be cautious, analytical, and meticulous in forming your business plan, conducting market research, and handling other preparatory tasks. You need different qualities at different points in the life of your business.
Thank you for joining us in today's interview. Wishing you good health and the best of luck.
Thank you very much, madam. I also wish you good health and the best of luck in life.